Okay, integrating Rave, same as Fluterwave with PHP. This is my code. My behind the scenes. I don't want to waste time. So this is my code. These are my HTML form, and this is the results of my codes. I take the name of the donator. I take the name of the donator. I take the email. This one should be okay. Yes, email and the name. Then I select stupid sharp design here just to select the donating price. We have 1,000, 5,000, and 3,000. I use it as a radio button to store this value. So if you check my code right now, this is 1,000, and I say the value is equals to 1,000. So this is what I'll be getting. And also, this is 5,000. The value is 5,000, and this one is 30,000, and the value is 3,000. Then I have my submit button here, and take note that my form is going to process.php. I have created a page here called process.php, which is blank. Now I want to test my form right now if it's working. So I will say PHP, and I will say if you sect is equals to super global post. So what is our post name? Is in the index. So the name, what is the name here? The name is donate. So for me to avoid mistakes, I used to make mistakes, and I'm not perfect. So I will copy this and take it to process. If the set is equals to this name, then perform this action. So what should I perform? I want you to show variable name is equals to super global post name, which is coming from here. The name is coming from here. Right, it's type name is equals to name. Then the next one is email. The next one is email. So I'll say variable email is equals to super global post, and it's a email mistake. And I say email, and the next one is the donate. The amount is trying to donate is equals to super global post also. Then what is the name? Take note is radio button. Radio button name has to be the same so that it can be selected. If I select this and I select this one will off to take on this one, I select this one will off to take on this one. So the name has to be the same, and I have given them one name, and their name is called. So I use option as the name, options. I use option as the name, options. So the name is option. I have to put the name here. So let's test if you're actually getting some data. So to test if I'm getting some data right now, I have to echo these three variables. I have to echo it out to make sure I'm getting the data from the form. So I will say echo variable name, echo variable email, then echo variable donate. So if I save now and I come here, I refresh. After I have refreshed, like this. So after I refresh, I input my name, I input my email, then I am donating 5,000. Oh, what a big man. Then I said it. So can you see that I have getting all the data from this form, and I'm going to use all this form as my credential. Now in the next case, what do we need? This page here will be the page where the payment processing will be happen. What we are going to do is that we are going to send the data from this our website here into a third-party website, which is called Rave. It's going to serve as a third party. We serve as a middleman between the donator with the receiver. It's going to be the middle. The the middleman. So how do we set up our Rave? I go to and I type Rave. I've already used sort of system before, so I search Rave. It's also same as a Fluterwave. Then Fluterwave. Network. I wait for the loading. I can just get this off because I will need all these three here. The variable I've installed. Then I comment here. Let's process our Rave payment. I could have opened this Rave before I came here, but I want you to know how I'm doing it. I will log in. If you have not created an account before, you can just create a simple account. But in this case, I will log in my account, which is subeganu@yahoo.com. That's my test account. That's my second account. But the first one is unique and is currently working currently. So the password is. So let me see if I can still remember my details. I can still remember my details. Okay, it's my Rave dashboard. It's my Rave dashboard right there. So we are on development mode. Here. The first thing we have to do here is to change this. From this live mode to test mode, so that we can use to test on development mode. And it has been changed, so it will take us to a testing dashboard. That will be a testing dashboard for us. We can use it to test. I also want to go with Rave payment network. Now I am on test payment right now, and then the next thing is to go to documentation, which is my best friend there. So I open this in new tab. I open this page in new tab. Then in this case, we go to standard Rave, because if you are using inline, it's JavaScript, but I will tell you standard. Once you know standard, you have already know everything. So we are going to use standard. Then I click on Rave standard. So that I go to this Rave standard is not where I should be. Integrating with quick start. It's not where it should be. I don't know what's going on right now. Yes. So you see here that first step, collect payment details, which we have did here. We have collected the payment detail, we have collected the name, the email, we have collected the amount he's trying to donate. This we have collected it here. I say collect payment detail, I have collected it here. Then the next case, it says right here that PV token. So where is the example code? We are working with PHP, so this is the code we're going to need. I will copy all for now, then I will explain them one after the other. I'm going to copy all, and I put them in process payment. Immediately after here, I just paste it right here. I don't need this PHP tag. So I take it off. Now, if you are using Crel, it is see you how well your server must support this extension. Then it says customer email. What is our customer email? We are already getting it from here. Very simple. So we just delete this and write variable email, which is the customer email. Then you say variable email. Then you say customer amount, which amount is the amount that is donating. We are getting it from here, the donate. So we change that to variable donate. Then the currency is NGN. You are in Nigerian, use NGN. If you are a USA or any other symbol you want to collect, you just change it to the currency symbol. If it is US dollars, you change it to US or any other thing. Then the text ref in this case is that you are generating your own in the production way. You have to generate a unique ref number, but in this case I will just input some random number here as text ref, and number here as text ref. That's my text ref for now. Then my public key. Note that we have changed our dashboard to test, so you can use our test ID. So you come to settings, and you come to settings. Why are we settings to? Okay, settings is here. Then you come to API. It goes to API. In API, we are going to get our API key. So this is my public key, and he is requesting for public key. So I will just need to copy my public key here, and I replace it with this one saying your public key. Then you say redirect URL after success payment. Where did I want this user to go? So I want him to come to success.php, that I have created the file here. I say success.php. So I will say redirect URL. I want you to come back to HTTP, which is localhost, and it is a demo, and it's localhost demo and mail and success.php at the success page. It's going to redirect us to localhost demo success and success.php. Then payment plan is optional. We don't need it. It's for subscription users who are using payment plan, so we don't need that. We have done with the first step. Hope you understand this time. No? The amount is the amount of the cent with the that we are getting from our form, from the home page here. So the email, the email, and the currency, our API credentials, and something like that. Then this is the coding of Rave. We are calling the Rave API key here. So our website is going to take us to Rave to process that payment. Then the amount, Rave is getting the amount itself. It's getting the customer email from this up here. It's getting the currency. It gets the transaction ref number. It gets the public key. It gets the direct URL from here. Then it gets the payment plan, which we don't need. We have to take this payment plan off. We don't use that. Then it says here that content minus type is Rave credential to use it as a JSON. Then the error. Then in the next case, it come here and tell us that when you come use this tree, then the line, if you want to redirect the user to the payment page, then uncomment this URL. We don't need this property here. I will take it off. Then redirect to the page the user can pay. So it's going to redirect to the page user can pay. Then what I mean is that after Rave, I finish some processing here. It's going to redirect the user to transaction page. Let's test that. This is my transaction page. Then I'm going to say PHP. I can now say echo Rave next stage. So I'm going to save this. So I save this. Now what will happen? I came here and I refresh. So this is my name, this is my email address like this. So I selected 5,000, then I click pay. Just wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh yeah, now our website has leave and take us to Rave. That's why Rave is in between us. It's in between us, and yeah. So you say pay with USSD. Then in case I don't want to pay now, I just cancel or close here. Let me just close that here. I say okay. Then connection not protected. Corel localhost safe reason. I understand. Continue. And it's going to success page. That is my antivirus. That my antivirus here. So it can't find it. Then it is sources. It's a demo. It's a localhost demo and success.php. Let me try to delete this. Try to access again. It's not getting there. That means I'm misspelling my sources. .php success.php. I see success. .php. What is going wrong here? Oh, I really don't know now. Let me check my folder name. My folder name is mail, which is double L. Which is double L. I use double L in this place. So I use double L here. Then I enter. But normally we need to try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. So you have to adjust. I have to adjust my section here. I will just adjust my section while saying redirect to mail. It's redirecting to mail. Then I save that. I refresh. I refresh again. I want you to know that Rave will redirect to that trap page itself. So I donate 1,000, then I go on. I really don't know what is happening to my network. I don't know what's happening to my network. So I will cancel it for now. I'm not paying yet. Since you have 1,000 naira, so I'm not paying yet. I cancel that. Then it's continuing down. It's going to this page. In this page here, we are going to set in this page. This is where we are going to validate payment, because you can see in the URL now. I just type success.php and it brings me here. Before you can give item or you can say if I have paid, you have to verify that he has paid. So this is the Rave tells us that it's out there to verify handling payment responses. So I use redirecting page and this PHP code. I will just copy all this section here, which I will touch one by one, and I will come to my section page here and I paste it. This should be processing page. Why this should be processing page? Why this should be processing page? But I've made a mistake, but let us continue like that. So if you set this code for but get TSI Rave is going to create some TXREF references in the URL. As you can see it here, it's creating the CSI reference in the URL and it's created the references. That's why references code has to be very unique to use. So after you get this, then the ref is this, then the amount you have to use server side to catch the actual amount. The user is saying you can use session to store it and validate it here, and the currency you are using. The amount I will be donating now is 5,000 naira. Which it 5,000 naira which I'm going to write here as 5,000 naira. You understand what I'm saying? So 5,000 naira. This is the actual amount I have catched that the user has clicked to donate, and the currency code is nghen. I have catched it from the server side. You use server side to get this automatically, not manually, to get the actual amount the user is donating. Then your secret key of your Rave, if you come to your Rave dashboard under test mode, we have secret key here, and you just copy that and put it here. Just copy that and put it here. I'll just copy that there and I put it here. Then the side of the references number has to be unique. You can use a unique ID or any random number to generate that. Then the data string is JSON. This is Rave. Rave is calling his API. It's calling his SQL credentials and details as post. Then it's calling the response key. Then it's validating it here. You now say if response 00 and if response 0, that means there's some place you validate the amount. You say if check amount, ref amount, the amount Rave is receiving on his own side, you will be trying to compare it with the amount you are trying to use here. There's a place it's trying to check it. So this is the charge amount. If the charge amount is the same as this amount you are trying to catch here, Rave is secure. It's going to allow you to process it. Then I now tell you that if the sources, that means if all these validating are true, then it told you here that give item. So in this place, the transaction was successful. This is where we are going to give the item. We are going to give the item. You can use your PHP code to give item in this place. But in this case, I will just use header location. Header bracket location. Location paid.php. Paid.php. That means I have received your payment. I will show you success message. I will create this file called paid.php. So I'll just create a new file. Then I create paid.php. Then I save and I enter. In this place, I will now say thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that. I say thank you for your donation. That means I have received the user donation, which my validating page has sent for me here. There is going to redirect to this page. If the transaction is not successful, I mean you enter wrong code, or the card is not valid, or his OTP is not real, then you goes to header location failed.php. Failed, that means you do not receive any payment from this user. But in this case, you start receive the payment. It goes to your Rave dashboard. But in this case, you don't receive any payment. Now you come to fail.php to say we do not receive your payment. So that's it. Make sure I've saved all my codings. I save all my codings. I have saved all my codings. Now, how are we going to test things out? Rave is having a test key, so I can come here and now say Rave test card. I usually use that. I say Rave test cards. So this is Rave test card. Then in this case, where I wait, why not just go back to home? Just go back to home. This is a Rave test card. This is for MasterCard. I won't do it 2 times, so better understand it now, because then I'll be taking 5,000. I'll come here and I'm taking 5,000 yet because I'll be using 5,000. If I use 1,000, it will fail because the amount is not the same as the amount I'm sending to Rave. Okay, I would still try it now. So this is the card I'll be using. I should use this as my card number. Then I input my name, I provide my email, then I select 5,000 and I pay. Remember that your TSR refers to be very unique. It has to be very unique. Then I paste the number here. My email is already here getting for me, and the amount I'm trying to donate is 5,000 naira. Then valid till, you say validate till 0922. So I will type 0922. Then the CVV is 564. The CVV is 564. So I use 564. Then the CVV is 564. Now I am going to the next page. It's going to take me a normal banking. It will take me my OTP. It says enter my 4-digit PIN. Rave give us 4-digit PIN, which is 3310. So I will say 3310. The next case is trying to charge normal payment if you have been using card to pay online before. Then you say OTP. Then Rave give us OTP of 12345. We say 12345. Then I okay it in process. Now payment was successful, but pass error, syntax error, unexpected if until in success page is going to success page in line 37. Let's check that. I come to success page. I'll come to line 37. If variable charge is equal to 0. What's going on? Okay, there should be something here which I removed something there that time, but something should be here. So there's an error. Let's try that again. Let's go back. Let me refresh. But if you check your Rave dashboard now, you see some payment is coming through. Just check your dashboard and see transactions. While I wait that, let's come back from here. So and by Ganil, exactly. Then this and I pay. Let me check my transaction. You can see draft payment of 5,000 naira is coming through. Then I just wanted to confirm the transaction references is not unique. You have to generate another unique number. Then you go back again and you come to cannot host p undefined. I come back here. So I have to generate another unique references payment. I can just add a number here. Then I will save. I refresh. Then come here. I input my email and continue. I don't like no network. Copy the Rave card payment. CVV is 0922 567 0922 567 and next 567. Start 310. 2 3 4 5, then pay. Yes, thank you for your payment. You can see that you have received the payment here. You check your dashboard and refresh. If you refresh this side, come here. If you refresh this side again, transaction. The new payment is here. New payment should be here. This is it. The new payment is here that you have received. Now come and test. Let's test failing section to be able to fail. I will change the references number again to random number. Then I will save. Remember, I am catching 5,000 here, and I want to donate 1,000. So I will use another email here, and I will donate 1,000. Then I send. I paste in my card 0922 22 567. I pay. That is 3310. This 1 2 3 4 5. You can see the payment has failed because I am paying 1,000 naira and I am catching 5,000 here, so they are not the same. That means the payment that is validating, but you will still receive. Let me see if Ralph will still get the payment. Sometimes Ralph may get the payment here, but you don't give item to the user because it's not what he's trying to donate that he pays, so you won't be able to give the item. You can see you get 1,000 naira here, but you can't give the item because the user is not paying the actual amount is selected for. So after you have done, I want to go live on your cPanel server. You just change this from live to, you just change it from test mode to live. Then you go to settings and get the live API key, because test card will not work in the live API key. Live API key will work with a valid card and valid bank account and token.